The Nut coming in really strong right there when it came to round 2, pushing Alliance 1 ahead with a score of 10 to Alliance 2 now with a score of 8. So it all comes down to this round 3. How many wins can these guys pull off? Who can get to 14 wins first? Let's go ahead and dive right into Tho Technical versus XCK Chris. So Tho Technical showing some great play when it comes to his Alolan Muck. His Flygon being very hindrance for him when it came to running into Charm users. XCK Chris really wanting to come back, show some dominance with that Venusaur, that Quagsire versus Tho Technical. Let's see how this battle goes. Alright, so getting right into game 1, we're going to take a look from Tho Technical's side versus XCK Chris in round 3 of the first European Aces Team Pokemon Go eSport tournament. Let's get right into the battle here. So we have Alolan Muck versus Azumarill. So Alolan Muck looking really strong right here with that Poison Jab, going to be doing super effective damage versus the Azumarill. If it can land this Sludge Wave, it is going to absolutely decimate this Azumarill. So the Sludge Wave going through, Shield goes up on Azumarill's side, and we are seeing a switch to Lapras. Lapras going to be able to absorb all the charge moves from this Azumarill. The Play Rough is going to be doing some decent damage, but he is looking to go for this Skull Bash. So he is going to put up another shield here. However, is this going to be an Ice Beam bait? No. He is going straight for Play Roughs with that Azumarill. The Skull Bash coming in here. This is going to do a decent chunk, raise that defense of the Azumarill, or the Lapras, I should say. So now we are looking to see no other shields coming in. On Lapras' side is going to be a Play Rough, and he is going to be able to get to a Surf right here. Will we see a shield from Azumarill's side? Thinking it's a Skull Bash. No shield coming through. The swap in, however, to Steelix right into a second Surf, so that is critical. Now he's going to try to chunk away. Now the Steelix does have Thunder Fang, so the energy efficiency on it is not great at all. It is very slow. So we see a Alolan Muck coming in. We see the Dark Pulse going to be coming out from Alolan Muck. Now, Steelix still does have one shield left. No shield going up right there. He is looking to just take away as much health as he can from this Alolan Muck. Let's see if this is a Crunch or an Earthquake. It is an Earthquake, so a great shield there by Tho Technical side. Looking to farm down the Steelix now and have a ton of energy for the final 2 Pokemon. So we see a Golbat coming in, so we're going to see a back-to-back Dark Pulse spam right here. The first Dark Pulse connects, takes away half health. The second one going to be coming in, going to be getting the shield right here. Otherwise, it is going to be GG. So we see the shield coming in. Now we see the Fortress swap in. Is this Fortress going to be able to finish off the game for Tho Technical? Golbat having the moveset of Poison Fang and Shadow Ball is going to have to be flying off those Shadow Balls to take out the health. The Fortress going to be farming down, but the Heavy Slam is going to be coming in here. This Heavy Slam going to be doing a decent chunk, enough to take out the Golbat, and the Azumarill is the final Pokemon, but no charge moves left on the Azumarill, so Tho Technical takes round 1 to bring the score up to 9 points for Alliance 2. We're going to move into game 2 here. So right here, back to back, let's see how much damage this does to this Quagsire. First shield going up, he is now going to go for another Surf. The Surf's going to do a decent chunk of damage, but not enough. Oh man, this Quagsire is getting swapped out. The Steelix, however, does come in straight into another Surf, so this will be doing a ton of damage to that Steelix, as we see there. Almost got it to half health. Now, we're going to see the Alolan Muck come in. The Alolan Muck does need to watch out for that Earthquake, but then the Crunch is not going to be doing enough damage. So will we see a shield bait from XCK Chris? So is this going to be a Earthquake or a Crunch? It is going to be a Crunch. No shield going up on Tho Technical, so great call on the shield bait there. He's going to be able to farm down this Steelix. Likely shield right here, keep up the health. No shield coming in, the Crunch coming through again. Wow, very risky right there, but it paid off. He has so much stored energy and 2 shields left. He is going to put up the shield right here versus Quagsire. Any charge move coming in, but he's looking to switch to Fortress. He's switching to Fortress. Oh, nope, the Dark Pulse is going off. He is not going to do any damage with it. The Dark Pulse barely be able to finish off, and he's going to farm down the Quagsire. So the last Pokemon coming in is going to be that Azumarill, going to try to hit it with this Sludge Wave, and he's going to swap now to the Fortress. This Fortress does have shield advantage. This Azumarill has Ice Beam and Play Rough, as we know, and he needs to get to that Earthquake. So the first shield going up, likely going to be the Ice Beam coming through. As we see, the Ice Beam comes through, the Earthquake coming in. This shouldn't finish off the Azumarill, but is going to be very, very close. As we see, a ton of health actually still left on the Azumarill. Azumarill, an absolute tank for the Great League. If you guys don't have one, you need to get one. This thing is a monster, but it is not going to be enough to be able to stop this Fortress and the Alolan Muck that can do some nice chip damage in the back with that Poison Fang. So GG's in game 2, going to Though Technical again, raising it now to an even 10-10. So can XCK Chris in this third match take it home for Alliance 1 to get them ahead 11-10 in the series? So we see a Lanoon lead versus Golbat. Lanoon having Shadow Claw, Grass Knot, and Thunder. The Thunder going to be a huge threat to this Golbat, while Grass Knot doing some nice coverage to his opponent's team in Azumarill and Quagsire. So the Thunder is coming through. This Golbat is going to need to shield this, or is going to hurt like a truck. And he does shield. He's switching now to Lapras, Ice Shard Lapras, to start chunking away at the Golbat. But we see the Quagsire come in, and we are going to see, again, a back-to-back Surf Spam. That's one thing to notice with these high-skilled players. They like to build up to multiple charge moves to put a lot of pressure on their opponent. So we see back-to-back Surfs right there. A shield coming up. He does need to shield, however, he has loaded energy on this Lapras. So we see the Surf again coming in. This should be taking out the Steelix unless we see a shield come up, which we do see a shield come up, and we see the swap back into Lanoon, able to get to that Grass Knot. This Grass Knot is going to finish off the Steelix. And then the last Pokemon going to be that Golbat again coming in, and it's going to be a race to the Thunder. The Poison Fang likely coming in right here to try to finish off the Lanoon, which it does, and then now Fortress coming in, just going to have to get to that Heavy Slam. Neither Shadow Ball nor Poison Fang will take out the Fortress right here. So game 3 is going to go to Though Technical, so a full sweep right here, as we see. Just a matter of time. The Shadow Ball coming through, going to get to the Heavy Slam. This Heavy Slam is going to finish off the Golbat. So GG's, very well played, and we see Alliance 2 rise again to 11 wins in the series. In the final round, Game 2, Ricky 1990 versus Shadow Cold MFG. Shadow Cold MFG showing how strong his Togekiss is in this series, and Ricky, an absolute monster when it comes to that Swampert, but he was stopped hard by that Blaziken. So let's see how this plays out. The series is Alliance 1, 10 points. Alliance 2, 11. This is neck and neck, and it is coming down to the wire. So moving into Game 1, we are taking a look from Ricky 1990 side. We see the Jirachi versus the Sceptile. The Confusion is going to be doing chunks to the Sceptile, but the Meteor Mash coming in right here is likely going to be forcing a shield on the Sceptile side. It does get the shield, and we see the Leaf Blades are going to start coming in now. Because of the steel typing, it is going to be... Oh, it's an Earthquake. The Earthquake one-shots. Wow. Incredible. The Probopass now coming in. Going to have to be able to get this Sceptile off the field so his Swampert can go to town on the enemy team. He does put up a shield, though, and we see Toxicroak coming in. So Toxicroak going to be a threat to both sides of Ricky's team because of the counter damage. As we see there, almost half of Swampert's health is gone, and we're going to see a Mud Bomb flying off right here. Swampert is going to start losing all of his health. He's going to need to put some pressure now, or the Swampert is going to be gone before he can do anything in this battle. So the Toxicroak does go down. He is spamming that Hydro Cannon, hoping to get it before this Sceptile comes back in. He does get it. The Hydro Cannon here will likely finish off the Sceptile unless the shield comes up, which the shield does come up. He's going to farm down the Swampert before he can get to the Hydro Cannon. Now this Probopass is up against it. With having one shield left, he has to determine if this is Earthquake or Leaf Blade. So he's going to put up the shield, and it is a Leaf Blade, so he was definitely baited out. The swap into Sableye. Sableye going to be taking the full force of Stadium. Having that Community Day move of Frenzy Plant will do a ton of damage, but Sableye is great as a generalist because ghost moves are widely unresisted in the meta. So we see a shield come up there and a Togekiss come in, going to be chunking down, but Probopass going to be coming in. Probopass is a hard lock to a Togekiss because of its steel typing and its bulk, but let's see if this is a flamethrower. It is a ancient power, so he knows it now that there is an ancient power. He's going to go for the Rock Slide here. This Rock Slide going to be doing super effective damage to the Togekiss. It takes the Togekiss out. He needs to keep that shield for his last two Pokemon, but Ricky 1990 is sitting really good right now. A Bastiodon does come in, and Probopass, having this loaded energy, is going to start laying into this Bastiodon. Now this is just a fight of tanks. Not a lot of health is going to be dropped instantly, but if this Bastiodon can get to a flamethrower, it will be able to take out this Probopass. So Probopass again going for back-to-back Thunderbolts right here, slowly chipping away at the Bastiodon. It takes so many charge moves to get these two down. Will we see a shield go up? We don't. The flamethrower is going to be finishing off the Probopass, but Swampert coming in now. Oh man, here we go. So Sableye coming into Swampert, but Swampert has the energy, it has the shields, and it has Hydro Cannon. This is a huge threat. We see Meganium come in, going to die right away. Swampert is going to have to start putting up shields. He's going to need to be able to take out this Sableye and one-shot whatever's in the back with that Hydro Cannon. So the Hydro Cannon is going to be connecting here. That is going to take out the Sableye, and the last Pokemon, being that Bastiodon, is going to go down to the Hydro Cannon here. So very well played from Ricky's side. He takes game 2 as well. So it is now 12-10 in the series. Can Shadow pull off a win for his team to get them in a one-win scenario? So Ricky versus Shadow, game 3. Let's see if Shadow can pull off a clutch win for his team right here. And he lands Togekiss versus Jirachi. They're both going to be chunking each other down. Jirachi, having that steel typing, is going to be resisting the charm damage, but because of its squishy stats, it is going to be taking a hit from it. So Sceptile coming in now. Sceptile going to be firing off this Leaf Blade, and Jirachi not going to be using a shield. It's going to get to the Doom Desire, however, before it gets taken out. Doom Desire going to be shielded on Sceptile side, so both shields are down for Shadow. This is not looking too good. Ricky is sitting pretty strong. However, he's going to need to stop an Earthquake, so he's going to throw up a shield right away. It is going to be Leaf Blade, and he's going to go for this Rock Slide. This Rock Slide hopefully will be enough to finish off the Sceptile. The Sceptile does go down, so we have the Togekiss in the back and now a Toxicroak. He is looking to swap to Swampert, and Swampert is going to be getting chunked by... Oh man, this isn't looking too good. So Ancient Power coming through, no boost on the Togekiss side. We have the Hydro Cannon coming off to an unshielded Togekiss right here. This is likely going to take it out. And the final Pokemon being that Toxicroak, having a Mud Bomb. Is this going to be enough though? If it's not, this Hydro Cannon will be the key to victory. It is not enough. The Hydro Cannon coming through right here for Shadow. Is this going to be enough to take out the Toxicroak? And it is coming in clutch. Ricky 1990 winning game 3. After a crazy set of battles there between Ricky 1990 and Shadow Cold MFG, we see the series at Alliance 1 11 wins and Alliance 2 12 wins. So it's going to come down to this final set. Who can get to 14? Alliance 2 only needs to win 2 matches, and Alliance 1 has to win 3-0 in this series in order to win. And in this final match, no shield coming in there, but Body Slam coming in on Zwelios' side into this Whiscash. We see the first shield go down on Elisa's side. Mud Bomb now coming back in Zwelios. No shield still shown on the Nut. He is holding those shields for the very end. He is able to get to a last second body slam versus this Whiscash. Is it going to be enough? It takes out the second shield, so that is critical. Now we have Blaziken and Hypno still to finish off. We see Blaziken now so deadly coming in here. 2 shields. Blaziken ready to sweep. The Nut knows it. He can finish off this match with counters alone. Shielding, no need to shield. He doesn't even shield it. What if this is a bulldoze? Oh man, the body slam doing a ton of health, getting really cocky there. Woo. And then the final, he has to shield this Mud Bomb. Hopefully he hit that Blaze Kick. Oh my gosh, he has no health. Is this going to be a tie? Is this going to be an actual tie? No, Blaziken, wow. That body slam, the Nut now seeing how crazy body slam can be. He needs to be wary of that in the future. He really let that get close where it really couldn't have been. But oh man, moving into game 2, looking back at that game 1, he's saving it for that Mud Bomb. So top level plays here, guys, top level plays. So again, same lead we see. Hypno coming into the Vigoroth. Vigoroth now going for charge moves this time instead of storing up and bailing out. We're going to see the body slam come in on the Hypno. Now bringing in the Whiscash versus Hypno. Shadow Ball coming in on the Nut side. Is she going to shield? She doesn't shield, so the Shadow Ball takes this Whiscash down to half health. No shield coming in on the Hypno. Mud Bomb going to be doing a little chunk of damage, but Hypno hoping to get to that second Ice Punch. No shield coming up again. This Mud Bomb will not finish off the Hypno, but it will be able to get to an Ice Punch, which should finish off this Whiscash, if not get it critically low. So it is critically low, and it's going to come down to fast moves. Hypno finishes off with the confusion. Alright, so Vigoroth now coming back in, farming. Now we're going to see the Blaziken come in, and we see the Knockdown come in with the Swellios fast hop in, and Swellios is absolutely destroying this Knockdown with Dragon Breath. A shield coming up against this Sky Attack. Body Slam spams are going to be coming in now, and since this Knockdown is locked into Swellios, it is going to face the full wrath of this Dragon Breath. As you guys can see, it is absolutely chunking, able to get to another Body Slam before she can get to her Sky Attack. Shield goes up. She is wanting to finish off this Swellios. We see the second shield come up on Knockdown on Swellios' side. And a third Sky Attack coming in. This will likely finish off the Swellios. It does. So now Blaziken having to eat. Oh man, here comes Blast Burn. Going for the Hail Mary Blast Burn. We do get the Blast Burn before she's able to get the Body Slam to finish off the Blaziken. This Blast Burn will be finishing off the Vigoroth. So, GG's. We are tied, everyone. 13-13. It is going to come to this final game between Elisa Nobile of Italy versus the Nut 93 of Germany. We see Blaziken versus Knockdown.